Hello, hello. It is now, let's see here. It's 4:33 p.m. on this, the 1st of March, 2018. And I'm returning home. I'll be home in about less than 5 minutes. On this very gloomy, rainy day. Let's see. The two things I did today, well, actually I did three things total. The two things that I intended to do today, and then the third thing was just mixed in there for what the heck. Okay, so it started off with going into the post office. I had my paperwork, but I didn't have the correct document. It's apparently two forms of ID, one being proof of residency and a passport and a driver's license. Neither a passport nor a driver's license passes as proof of residency. I don't see how that is, but whatever. So I have to find my voter registration card or something, some sort of one of the other items listed on the sheet to indicate my proof of residency. So I'll be looking for that today, go back tomorrow, try again to get my P.O. box. Because, I mean, I don't see how I could need a proof of residency. I mean, come on, seriously, it's me, for heaven's sakes. I have lived here for the majority of my life. People know me. I can probably find 10 people in that city to vouch for me. Oh, he knows. He's lived here all his life. Oh, we know. We'll vouch for him. Oh, come on, there's lots of people that would vouch for me. Stupid government regulations. Hate them. I hate them. I mean, come on. Can't they be guidelines and not, strictures? Not necessities. They're just guidelines. I mean, this is in general how we operate, kind of thing. But we can make exceptions for each person. I mean, that's how it should be. For heaven's sakes, each person is an individual. I'm not gonna get into it. Anyways, okay. And the second thing I got done today was selling my tablet, my LG tablet. It's sold, got my $20 for it, and all's good. Now, in between the two, I decided to spend about an hour, less than an hour, in the county library, the main branch there in Merced. So I found myself a pair of books to check out, and that's what I did. At the moment I can't remember what they are. They're in the back seat here. I'm about a minute away from home here, so I'll wrap this up. Had a good time in the library. I'm thinking, while I was in the library, I was thinking of how could I create a fun game, a Munzie or a geocache challenge thing using the library, as in the books in the library, to be more specific. On that second floor, well, third floor, I guess it is technically, which is where the non-fiction books are, which is where I like to live. I mean, I'm all fine for fiction. Fiction's good, and if there's a good fiction book, I'll pick it up. Yeah, but I'm all about non-fiction myself. But that's neither here nor there. And anyways, point is, on that third floor, I mean, I could probably do it through the fiction sections too, but that's a busier floor than the non-fiction, strangely enough. And so what I was thinking of doing is creating, codes and ciphers. Well, not necessarily codes and ciphers, but using books, and I would try to think of books that are less likely to be checked out. Although, of course, there's no way of knowing who's going to check out which book at which time. I mean, obviously, the least checked out book could be, the one that person who walks in that day could, I want to check out that book. I mean, you never know. I mean, hell, the two books I got probably haven't been checked out in a while. Who knows? Maybe they have been. I have no way of knowing. I don't work there. I don't have access to the records, so I don't know how frequently such books are checked out. Blah, blah, blah. You know how it works. Anyway, so I was thinking of creating something, some sort of game that could utilize the library's database, as in books, the physical books, not the actual database on the computers, but the physical books, you know. So I would put, you know, like pieces of paper and various books. I mean, I would only use maybe a half dozen or so. Maybe, you know, maybe 6 to 10 books tops. I wouldn't use every book, obviously, that'd be self-defeating and whatnot. But, you know, half the books. Not half the books, half a dozen, you know, 6 to 10 books. I would create, you know, what I would do is I'll go back in there with my notepad, walking through the clusters of books, the stacks, rows, whatever term you want to use for the books. So I would, okay, I'm parked. So I would walk through, I would make some notes about, you know, trivia, basically. So yeah, trivia, and figure out, how to get people to visit the library, because, you know, visiting a library is fun. But that's my idea. What's yours? I'm done here, so thanks for listening. Will out.